And good evening, everybody. It is Savage Thursday. And I'm Marbanya, your host, and these are Marbanya's Merry Minstrels. And the one who tends to bitch about that is not here right now. Anybody see Vino?
He did say he's going to be a few minutes late.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that.
He also said he's not a merry man.
Look, everybody wave to Belle. The lady killer, Belle Muerte, 66 is out there. Good evening, Belle. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything's going well. Got to be better in Florida. Rondon, she's a fellow Floridian. So there she. Yeah. I don't think she's as far south as you are though. So she's probably cold like the rest of us.
Well, it's kind of chilly down here too. For down here.
Oh shit! Bed, Fred. What? Wow. Oh, wow, man, that was, I don't think there is any way. I'm looking for some way to control that violence. That volume, that violent volume, and I can't find it. So I know it didn't used to be that loud. Why is it so damn loud? Oh my God, who did that anyway? Let me.
I did.
Thank you, Brad, for getting out of control on me. Let's see. Any other housekeeping stuff that we've got? How's everybody been this week? Good?
Pretty good here.
Yeah.
Well,
ups and downs, waiting to get like.
I barely hear you, Ron, and I don't know if your mic is in the wrong place or...
I hear Rhonda a lot. I didn't hear Wicked very loud there.
Oh, Wicked come in wall to wall on me.
I didn't hear Wicked at all.
Talk to us, Wicked.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
He's here.
My week wasn't bad, but everybody's getting sick with shit around here. So
Yeah.
I'm sick of shit too, man. I'm fucking sick of it. Sick of all this shit.
Yeah, he's sick that he can't control the violence.
I can't control the violence, man. Anyway, so hey, does anybody know where we were last week?
We had, I
last
believe
week
we had interrogated the corpse, and he said that they took the people to a town that I don't remember the name of because it was, like a Himalayan name.
Well, you guys were in the village of Dingpoche.
Yeah,
that one.
but didn't it start with a T?
Latsaperna.
Oh, Latsaperna.
Did that sound right? Let's see.
Yeah, Latsaperna sounds right.
Yeah.
I'm going to flip back to the end of Encounter 4 to see.
And it happens to be on the way, I believe. We survived an avalanche.
Yes, totally uncalled for. We survived that.
Totally uncalled for avalanche.
I didn't call for it.
No,
somebody called for it. Somebody did call for it.
They called cavalry, didn't
yes, they called the cavalry, and I'm thinking, okay, now how's the cavalry supposed to just show up here out of nowhere? But, oh, yeah, that's right, we're in the mountains.
Well, see, I was going to play like Angry Mob.
Oh, well, either way. Now, the Angry Mob, I wouldn't have given you a chance to get the hell out of the way. You would have all been just pummeled to hell. So yeah, you did save one of the people who they were taken captives, right? Unfortunately, he didn't know anything. So
other than the place.
Yeah, other than the place.
They took him to lots of partners. Did he say somebody's name though?
Yeah, it was like Tom or something. I think he works for Tom.
Oh, maybe that's the T thing that I'm thinking of.
Maybe, I don't know.
Now, let's see, if a cultist is captured.
It was really mundane name.
She did capture his corpse. It was like Tom or something. I don't know. He'll only be able to tell the characters that he was ordered to capture the villagers and then take them to the Great Yama.
The Great Yama, that's what it was.
at the village of Lotsaperna.
Oh, you know, I registered that as llama the entire time, like the animal.
The Great Llama?
It's a cross between a Yeti and a llama. It's a llama.
Oh,
It's kind of like a centaur with like fur up there at the top.
oh.
So there,
actually,
I'll put that in there for your notes.
a
How's that?
llama centaur.
Yeah. A Bigfoot.
There you go,
centaur.
Baklava. You can climb mountains now.
All right.
We have like a longer neck.
You can see things higher up too. Where are my notes? Here's my notes. They're under player notes.
Just doing some reading, just a little reading right here. Don't pay attention to that groundhog. There's a squirrel, Mr. Groundhog. So, let's talk about butter sausage. Butter sausages. Let's talk about butter sausage. I like butter sausage.
I believe
butter
our
sausage.
people were gonna go look for. They were gonna trade for like some animals or something.
Butter sausage.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where they were. So they were trading for llamas or whatever it is. The hell, I think they use mules. I don't know. But you guys got your gear all packed up, and the next day, Nima Pankarma and his brother. Who was his brother anyway? I don't think we ever did. We give him a name? Tony Pankarma. I don't know. Instant Pankarma.
What?
They could have yaks.
Just add water and get instant Pankarma.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if a yak's gonna climb up in the mountains though.
I don't know. Oh, but Cobbler, I think pan karma is what happens after you wash your cast iron pan.
Don't wash your
Wrong.
cast iron pan. Don't wash it. Don't wash it either, but don't wash it.
All right, there's a suggested path. How can we go elsewhere?
There are 3 suggested paths as Nima rolls the map
Oh.
out before you.
Did you colorize this, or is this like the first colorized thing? All the other stuff was black and white.
This was this way in the module. So,
They spent their entire printing budget on this map.
exactly. Yeah, so you guys know that right now you're in. A lot of times the Chinese like to think that they own this territory. Oh, that was good.
I think they're over here a bit still.
Yeah. Yeah, about north of that line, China, officially.
Oh, Donnie heard all about this place. I went to college was one time, checked the place out. Cute girl, had a shirt on, said free Tibet.
Nice.
Very nice. So, yeah, let's do cards and pennies. That's a good point.
He
Good
clearly
point, man.
has all sorts of theories about. He's read all sorts of theories about China. Ooh. Good thing Venno's not here to tell us no.
Okay. All right. So I've had my goldfish crackers. One more. Yummy. Yummy goldfish. Okay.
Oh, wow, I could do the Carl Chaos special.
Carl Chaos special. What? Does Carl have a chaos special?
He does. He made me have to make extra encounters before games because of this.
Oh no. I know what you're talking about now. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Vino.
Yay.
That actually breaks the internet in my world. Brad, that ends all the game. You win the game or lose, depending on how you want to look at it.
The Carl Chaos special.
Ah. No, of course there's a.
Uh-oh.
So it looks like any path has a 3-day trip. There's 3 campsites.
Just technically speaking, we could all play an extra 3 cards this session if we really wanted to.
How do you figure?
Explain.
Well, if I played we all get an extra card. But if
Ah.
something bad happens. I also have the reinforcements card, which means the bad guys get more stuff, but we get an extra card.
I can play an extra card.
Yeah, both of those let you draw and play an extra card. And I also
Oh,
have the
I
one that
forgot to tell you guys that tonight we're not playing with adventure cards. There's no adventure cards
I'm not allowed
tonight.
to do it.
Yeah, I forgot all about that shit.
It's all right. Benno's here, so I won't do it.
Anyway. So yeah, there's it's a 3-day trip any way you look at it, and any of the 3 paths to Everest and La Superna to the base camp have their own dangers, and the staircase can be treacherous in the dark. Stay close to the candles. Stay close to the candles. The staircase can be treacherous in the dark. Vino got me. My best Cloris Leachman. He ruined it.
I know nothing.
Thank you, Vino. Thank you for 64 months. 64 months in hell with Vino. Let's see, where was Brad at? 58 months. He's right behind. He's just knocking on the door.
Okay, I gotta shut down Fantasy Grounds because Steam is being.
I'm sorry to do this,
I don't
everybody.
know.
Do what? Do what?
Steam is being stupid, and I need to shut down Fantasy Grounds so it can restart.
That Wicked said something. Sorry, everybody. Something. I don't know what he said. Anyway, you guys see here on this map, you're in Dingpok Village. This map is really hard to read, isn't it? It's really fucking hard to read. Let's flip it over to the encounter so everybody can kind of see what we're looking at. It looks like a USGS topographical map that somebody has.
Only for part of it.
I mean, literally, it looks like somebody took those watercolor markers, right? And took the USGS map and colored it. I mean, they literally colored it, and then they put it in this pack. But it was 1984, and gaming was, a decade old.
Everything else has been black and white.
Yeah, everything else in this module's been black and white. then there's this. Okay, so as you can see, you guys are starting way down here in Dingboche Village, and on here they named it Ding Poche, but it may have been spelled that way back then. I don't know. 3 potential routes. One of them going just about straight north and then east, and then the other 2 kind of go east and then north. So there you go. So you're kind of going north and east. But that only makes sense. Yeah, you're going up there are glaciers, and he tells you. Let's see. What does he tell you? Next morning, the characters will be ready to start for Everest. Nemo will show them the map of the Everest region. He will point out the 3 best routes, which he has marked in. Oh, Nemo did this. Nemo colored it. He's marked them in red. He will allow the characters pick the route they prefer, explaining the dangers to them. Yeah, if it only had the red, we could blame Nemo. Okay, so he explains the brown areas are moraine. Moraine consists of loose rocks and dirt. There's a fair chance of a landslide. The gray areas are scree. So, like, this is moraine, the brown areas. This blue is supposed to be gray, I guess. Loosely packed snow where avalanches can occur. I would think it'd be more like this, the white areas. They're probably saying gray is white. And then the white areas are ice walls, so I guess no. So the ice.
I thought that was like the gray, like this part.
Yeah, the gray. That would be it. And then the white areas are ice walls. Ice walls sometimes. Let's see. What do they say about moraine? Loose rock and dirt. There's a fair chance of a landslide. Gray areas are scree. Loosely packed snow or avalanches can occur, and the white areas are ice walls, which sometimes cover deep crevasses. Crevices. There's pumas in the crevices.
Yeah, your crevice maybe.
And you could fall into the crevices where the pumas are. And the black areas are bare rock and are reasonably safe. So that's what it tells you. Each path the characters could choose, has some dangers involved. Hi, Venno. He's in the back seat again.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah. And
what do you think from all your years in the military? I look at this map and I see this part right here where I put the arrow. That looks like it is an accident waiting to happen. It is like the path right next to it. If there would be the avalanche, we already got one of those. No. No more of them.
you guys also hear that it's been unusually warm in the Himalayas.
I would say we should.
Let's say the rocky one sounds really better.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, the one on the far left. The western route.
Yeah.
What
Looks like
is
the
the
middle
yellow
might
one?
have. The yellow is the valley.
Okay.
It looks like the middle has some of everything,
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
but the way that runs perfectly along that area that could have avalanches and rock slides,
Yeah.
fish is very wary.
Where? You mean this?
Eastern path.
The rightmost one.
Oh, yeah.
It goes right along the line between the moraine and the rocks. That whole mountainside can come.
Yeah, the fact that it so perfectly follows it makes me, and also fish, very wary.
But Brad, you're always paranoid.
I know, and
Yeah,
I
but
might be
if
right
we're
for once.
following, so if that's like a crest of some sort, and we're following along that, I mean, it'd be better to be at the top of things falling than the bottom.
True. And that does look like that would be at the top.
I'd say it looks like a still
runs right along
inside
the
and following the crest of that.
Can you give us relative elevations of each of those triangles in the middle?
High? A little higher and really fucking high.
Wait, are we talking about these or you and Rhonda?
Yes.
Yeah. So Venno is high because he just got here. He's working on it. Cobbler is higher. He's been hanging around a little bit. And Rhonda and I are really fucking high because we start early every day.
This would be an accurate statement. I concur.
What do you think, kids?
What do you think, the fearless leader of it, Fearish?
Yeah, you messed up.
I was the one going for the east path because it looks
Oh,
like we're
right,
going
you
along
said
the
that.
crest there.
What do you think, Peggy, and also Sid?
I'm good with whatever. All seem equally dangerous.
Wait, there's a scary circle now.
Oh. Peg would definitely defer to the seal in this case.
Yeah, the seal just accidentally closed his map.
But all the water's frozen here. What can he do?
But all the water's not frozen. You can actually see water running by here, like. Okay, so just full disclosure, you look at this map and obviously they didn't expect you guys to be here in the off season. Nobody climbs Everest in November. Fuck, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But we're a continuation of last, the last module adventure module. Let's strike that, reverse it. To quote Willy Wonka. So, they tell you when you get here that it's been unusually warm this November in the mountains. Look at the river still running by Dingboche. Oh yeah, something weird's going on.
Well, maybe we should talk to this great Yama.
Yeah, we will have to see
suggest
the Yama.
that, I like Donnie's idea of the Rocky Path best, yeah. Even though it does look like it might be a little bit longer, but it's still got the same amount of campsites, and the last campsite is all pretty much right there, at Everest.
So, yeah, we need to put it.
Or Donnie and I can go east.
Oh, wait, three. All right. So if two of each of us goes on the pass, and then for the last one person goes with the guides, then we will be very even.
Yes, even, never seen again.
Even never seen again.
Yeah, I definitely feel like we should go on the same path.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
You see the band Karma Brothers kind of side-eyeing each other like these guys are crazy. Yeah, and then he tells you that
not it's a party.
Says when
are they Sherpa for us?
They're they're your Sherpas. They're and they tell you that when you're climbing that, and you've got all your gear here. So you've got crampons and rope and whatever else you would need. And he says when you're climbing, it's tie yourselves together. Be safe. Yep.
So one of us can drag everybody down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Donnie, do you want to stay in the back and keep a watch on from behind us so we do not be ambushed?
It is highly unlikely.
Yeah.
So Donnie's going in the back, so in case they're ambushed. Is that what you said?
I'm just imagining if Donnie's the front climber.
And falls. That big ass taking us all down.
Yeah.
If we work
We want to
together,
make
we
sure
can
that
pull
the
him.
path is nice and solid before Donnie gets on it.
Yeah.
So, you're taking this path here? Is that right?
I concur.
The most westerly path? Is that what I'm understanding? Because I thought I heard Donnie say the most easterly path. This one.
No. We said the Rockies path.
Okay, this one. This one. Okay. All right.
Well, I mean, that may be why it's longer, but still takes about the same amount of time because it's easier to travel.
Yeah.
You talked about this first one, the western one.
Yeah, the left path.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, the right one looks like it's just primed for an ambush. Or not ambush. They're all gonna.
I think we
I'll
would
fall
do
down, make us go boom. Brad, no like. Look how perfectly that is.
Now they tell you that it's only 3 days if you guys can continue to move for 16 hours a day. If you don't, you're not going to be able to make the camps. These various camps, and then then that would be
what the triangles are.
Yeah.
For something that we probably would have asked before or known, can you animate like yaks to get us like a undead yak service, Venno?
I think I can actually.
Undead
Why would
yak.
that be necessary?
You want to feed the yaks?
Petting zoo. Unfortunately, you can't feed undead yaks.
Necromancer.
Doesn't work.
Well,
Petting zoo. I'm gonna write this down.
at this altitude and temperature, they wouldn't rot.
Did you say necromancer petting zoo? You're gonna write this down? Say cool. It sounds like something that Strahd would have in Barovia. the Burgomeister at Valaki, you know, making the kids go play with. No, you're gonna be happy. Go play. Go pet the damn animals.
Put the horse back together and play with it.
Stop trying.
Are we leaving that dead guy there, or are you bringing with us, Sid? You
Have
just
we
left him
the
there,
note
right?
Wait.
yet?
What dead guy?
That we were talking to.
The one that.
Oh yeah. I left him. Well, maybe I buried him, but
Somehow you guys got his dead body out. So the next day, you guys ready to go? You've picked your route. Is that right?
Huff, don't eat that.
I'm not eating it. Don't worry.
Let's see, what did I say?
I just be hungry in an hour.
I could edit this and do it this
Gotta wear
way.
these snow goggles, for sure.
Yes. All the good cover of the box.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. I will. Nope. Nope, we're not going to do that. We are going to leave that table as it is, and I'm going to have you guys roll for these random encounters that could happen. Yay for random encounters.
Dun.
So each day you travel, it's you're planning on traveling. What is this? I'm not really sure what this is.
That's the small burst template label.
Yeah. It got lost from its friend.
Well, how did that happen?
What?
I
Probably
don't
'cause
know, sometimes it happens.
I think it's
There
because
we
you
go.
probably grabbed it and
Oh,
resize this.
yeah, and I moved it off. Yeah, that's strange. Okay. So, there we go. So, the Pankarma brothers say we have to travel 16 hours a day if we want to hope to make a base at each of the camps. Blah blah blah, and you guys head off at 5 o'clock in the morning. At 5 o'clock in the morning, if you make camp each night, and then if you make it there, then you'll be able to make lots of perna by 9 a.m. on the 4th day. That's what it says.
All right, so to confirm, guys, while we're climbing, no guns. Yes.
What? Oh, yeah. Fish puts away his gun.
That depends.
His other gun.
I mean, let's at least
Try
let
not
it be
to.
our Let's let it not be our go-to.
What about those grenades that Huff has?
Yeah, that goes double for those.
Back to sleep.
We all did get grenades, though, just in case, right?
Let's see. Each path will take about 3 days worth of climbing, figuring 16 hours of climbing per day. Every 3 hours during the day, there's a chance of a random encounter.
Apparently, I have 4 pounds of plastic explosive. So.
Don't use
Those have
those.
to be set up ahead of time.
Yeah.
All right. So the first 3 hours, you start traveling on this path to the north, the most westerly path.
Here we go up the path we go.
Let's have a 3-hour roll from the person on my left is Vino, Sky Cowboy, Sid, Sky Cowboy, Galewind.
Are you playing any
what do you need me
music
to
on
roll?
Siren?
I need you to roll a d10, and you do not want to roll a 10.
I thought you had Sirenscape, Brad.
Yeah, Brad, don't you have control of my Sirenscape?
I can do it.
You're more than welcome to play Jukebox Hero because I just forget all about it. I forget all about it all the time, and I hate that because I kind of enjoy it.
It does add to the.
It adds a lot.
I'll find something.
Hey.
It adds lots of the ambiance. The ambiance. Right.
The ambiance.
The ambiance. Let's see here. Why can't I just close that and be able to read my chat? Here's my chat. Okay, can I do this? Yeah. And that. Rondon Jaro, when did you subscribe? Yeah. I don't know. I'm looking at I didn't even see the notifications were there. It's over here on this user dashboard. Everybody says, "Oh, you got to have your dashboard open on Twitch when you're streaming." I don't know. Really, I stream for. I stream for. Well, it's just popped up over here under notifications. But I stream really so that there's a recording of what we did. More than anything. I can go back and go, oh, yes, you did. Or you guys can go, oh, yes, you did, Marbanya. You certainly did say that. Or do that, or whatever. And because I have such a piss poor memory. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, memory.
Memory.
That's what the problem is.
It is. It's a memory issue. It truly is. So you travel 3 hours, no incident. Anything you guys want to do while you're traveling 3 hours here? We're gonna travel another 3 hours. Donnie Donovan.
And this is just all like rocky, snowy.
Yeah, so far you're traveling along a lot of rocks. There's snow blowing. I mean, it's colder than shit. Yeah, nothing so far.
It's surprisingly spring-like.
Occasionally, it's just hard to see because the sun's shining off of the snow and the rocks and everything. But occasionally, way in the distance, you guys are like, "Hey, man, did you see that? Something moving?" No. So you travel another 3 hours. And then we come to fish. A D10 for fish, please.
All right, this music is kind of ominous. $10, right?
Yeah. Very good. Also uneventful. Peggy. Roll us a D10, Cobb.
Everybody pucker up.
All right, and we need one more roll from the cheese curd cowboy.
I'm gonna fuck this up.
You guys got so close each and every time.
Wow.
And you make it to camp, and you could see obviously there's been other people here. There's stuff left behind. There's tents that are ripped to pieces that are still standing.
Hey, look! I found a frozen corpse.
You did. Well,
So,
you
what I'm hearing
actually.
is that Donnie could use that scrounger thing and find some good stuff.
Oh, what are my adventures?
All right. You guys want to do anything on this night?
That's
I'm gonna look all around with my binoculars, which I'm pretty sure I have. Wait, let me see if I make sure I got those. I have binoculars. Yeah, I'm gonna survey the area with my binoculars, looking all around to make sure whatever's up ahead is,
Right. This camp is made this way because it seems to be out of the wind. You don't have a big long distance to view from here. As you can see, you're kind of in a if you look at the topographical map here, you're kind of up against a wall. And it looks like it ascends quite steeply beyond here. and you can see, up the trail, and man, that's a hell of a climb. But you can see back down the trail, and you have climbed a long way up here. As a matter of fact, everybody give me a vigor roll.
Brr. Okay,
Oh, good.
Brad, your dice are very fancy.
Yeah, I have the dragon dice. Oh, wow.
I noticed.
Donnie's got a lot of insulation.
Wow.
We're missing. Okay.
Hey, everybody's you're doing okay so far. You do have to
It's
hit the
chilly,
oxygen
but we're
bottles.
doing good.
Every now and then throughout the day, you've had to hit the oxygen bottles a couple times as you've climbed up over certain high places and then back down along the ridge line of this mountain pass you've been following. It's not really a pass because you're just going along the top of this mountain is what you're doing.
It does
Yeah,
seem to
ridge running.
Ridge
It
running.
kind of seem road-like on the map compared to the other two. I mean,
Yeah, not much of a road to it. The night passes
road
uneventfully. And
That's because our guides are really good artists.
uneventfully the night passes, and the next day, as we here at this camp, we start off. Let's start with did we lose Wicked?
No, I'm still here. Just have some that reboot fancy runs.
Oh, okay. Okay, then we'll start at the other end of the table. Huff, give me a D10.
Oh. Do we have those spiky things you put on your boots for when you're climbing up ice?
Yeah, crampons.
Yeah, there we go. I knew they were called something. I felt like spiky bits was missing detail.
All right. Let's go to Peggy now. Peggy, give me that D10. Normally we'd be drawing cards because this is Savage Worlds, but it's just easier than trying to work out, what has to be drawn to be a 10% chance. So, all right, you guys travel another 3 hours. And you've crossed kind of this glacier. You can see where this frozen waterfall to the east, right? Beautiful, beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful frozen waterfall. And then you cross over some rickety old bridges here, a couple of them, and you're like, holy shit. But then these little donkeys they've got or whatever they are, they just kind of trudge right along like they've been over these rickety old bridges several times. And let's have a roll from Fish.
All right, real quick before that, how good is the lighting of seeing that really nice waterfall?
What do you mean? The lighting? It's daytime. I mean, it's bright.
If it's pretty, I'm going to take a picture with my Polaroid.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is a Polaroid moment, man, if ever there was one.
I think that was Kodak, but I get the idea.
All right. Oh, good.
Wow.
I'm doing this thing as we're walking now.
Now,
This is annoyingly hard to read.
it is, and it's also annoyingly hard to try to take a Polaroid and get your camera out with these fucking mittens on, man. You're like, what the fuck? These mittens. What's with these mittens, man?
There's a lot of mitten on the side of each side of the photo.
All right, so, man, how come I keep
Can I
erasing?
roll luck to see how good of a photo I take?
Here, hand me your camera.
I'm going to do a luck roll.
Yeah, I'll get this metal hand. It doesn't really bother me with.
Don't lick your hand.
No, I'm not going to lick my hand. Trust me.
All right,
Should've
so
tried getting on that shit last night when we were drinking.
you guys make it across this next bunch of rock. It's relatively safe, although it's kind of icy through here. And you come now below this first ice wall, and you're kind of looking up at it, up to your right here to the east, and it's just it's not straight up like a wall would be, but it's just all you can see is just this long plateau going up toward the sky, at an angle and just seems to stretch forever. Wicked, we need a D10 roll from Donnie if you made it back on the table. And you guys make it beyond there, and
enjoy cutting it close.
You guys have done this. Yeah, a couple of you. Okay, Sid. Last roll of the day.
D10.
D10. And you guys make it to the next base camp.
Yay.
Christy just got back from the city. Had to take her mom to the doctor up there, so. All right. This night, what are you guys doing? Anything?
Freezing our asses off.
Trying to stay warm.
You don't even hear wolves tonight.
Cold.
It's like nothing lives up here. Seems like it. You just hear the wind howling.
But there's a village up there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the people who go to Everest.
But it's the off season.
People are here. I mean, there's also a cult. I mean, maybe the problem is the economy is bad, so they started.
Sid's trying to heat up his tent.
You thinking this yeah, I see that.
What?
Or heard it.
What?
You're warming up your tent with some natural methane there.
Oh.
Just don't have any open flames. Or you might make it to the summit before the rest of us.
Huh.
Trying to keep warm.
Looks like I'm blasting off again.
HG strategy.
H.G. Wells technique. I want to use the H.G. Wells technique. H.G. Willikers. You mean H.G. Willikers?
Yes.
I said H.G. Wells, didn't I?
Hey,
You look like
they
that.
can't blow you up if you blow you up first.
He is
Strategy.
wise. That's why he has such a good smart style.
He looked like that new Glenn rocket that went off last night with the blue flame coming out the ass end of it.
The what rocket?
The Blue Origin launched their first rocket from the Cape out here last night. The new Glenn.
Yeah.
The first one that they sent people up on before with Bezos when they sent Shatner up.
Yeah.
That was on the New Shepard, which is named after Alan Shepard.
Right. The new John Glenn here. Yeah.
This is the new Glenn. That sucker's 320 foot tall and just about rattled me right off the front porch last night.
Really big, huh?
And solid blue flame coming out the ass end of it. I've watched a lot of.
Well, they're using methane, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looked like that damn new Glenn going up last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
His tent shot up the mountain to Everest, or the summit. Oh shit! He took the donkey with him.
And the next day, one final day. We'll start in the middle this time. Fish, give me a D10. Cobb, give me one for Peggy.
Oh.
Oh, and Donnie, roll for Donnie.
Is that anything like roll for initiative?
Roll for Sid.
Not yet, it's not.
Not yet. And the last roll belongs to Huff.
Huff, we didn't got all the way through. Yay.
I can't fucking believe that. Okay, so now what are we going to do the rest of the night?
Call it early?
What do we have to eat?
Let's do that again and draw cards like Savage Worlds.
What?
Yeah, basically I'm saying you'd have never made it across here without it. Okay,
I mean, that would only be the daytime hours. Presumably, you're rolling for nighttime. Actually, let's just not think about nighttime. We're all good.
Brad, just shut up.
I'm just inside my tent, trying to stay warm.
There's not that much of the oxygen here.
Yeah, I just need
How
to
much
read from
travel
it.
do we have left tomorrow?
Well, you guys just finished.
We're going to where all the paths connect, right?
You just finished Section B. Section A, of course, was Washington, D.C. Section B, you just made it to the base of Everest.
So there's no chance of random encounter or anything between here and one of those paths all come together.
There's what?
Nothing, never mind.
You said there's
I
what?
thought-
Where all
Do we
the
still have a day left, or is that all of it?
no, you'll be there by 9 a.m. tomorrow. Remember?
Yeah.
If you traveled 16 hours a day. Oh, I didn't get. You know what I didn't get? I need vigor rolls from everybody for this camp back here.
Uh-oh.
Sid, come out, come inside. Don't sit out there in the snow. What are you doing out there?
I'm gonna play this instead.
But you already rolled. It says play instead of rolling.
Right. I'll just back up.
He
I was hoping you wouldn't catch
was
that.
hoping I wouldn't catch that, were you? Sid, the next morning you wake up from the second camp and you're getting ready to go, and all of a sudden your nose starts bleeding, man. You know, and you're like, and it doesn't quit. It quits for a little bit, but as you walk throughout the day, here comes, you're like, is it snot? Because there's snot constantly coming out of your nose as you're at these high altitudes and marching and stuff. But every now and then, man, you can see you guys like holler at him from behind, "Hey, Sid, you're bleeding again," and because they can see blood hitting the snow, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And it goes on all day, and by the time you reach the third camp, you have, yes, you do, a point of fatigue. All right, and then the third camp, I need vigor rolls from everyone.
This is fine. I'm fine.
Can I Benny mine?
No, yeah, you didn't.
Nice roll, Huff.
Oh, that's a...
All right, Sid, you actually got a raise on that. So you get the bleeding stopped. You're like, I don't think I've lost that much blood because it's just a bloody nose, but every little bit of blood counts up here. That's that much less oxygen traveling to your brain if it's spilling out onto the side of the mountain. So you're still kind of groggy, but you don't.
Dramatic.
But you don't. But he smote his ruin on the mountainside.
Wait, he smoked his what on the
Smote his
ruin.
Gandalf. I smote his
Ruin.
ruin.
My enemy and smote his ruin upon the mountainside.
The Balrog. When he was telling about the battle with the Balrog. All right.
It's a series of movies. We'll
I think Venom smoked something on the mountainside is what the situation is.
Yeah.
No, I think Veno should go smoke something on the something.
All right, so the next day you guys start walking, and it's you can see this, from where you're at on up the path. You can see a mesa set in the middle of a huge cliff, and there's some buildings at the base of the mesa. And they are reputed to be the headquarters of Yeti.
Oh.
A final ridge separates you from the village. So
That's where from this camp going up.
Oh, that makes
I
sense.
guess we don't need this mapping.
I gotta check something.
All right. Well,
Yeah, we really don't need this map anymore right now.
We're not on the ridge yet, though. It's just near. We can see the ridge.
You can see this. You know that. You know, it's the sun's coming up, and up here the sun comes up early. You know, 5, 6 a.m. and you can see way up on the mountain on the side of this mesa, like these buildings and shit built at the foot of this cliff. And you figure, you know, it's about 4 hours climb. By 9 a.m. you should be there.
Can we see anything from here with our binoculars?
You can see some people.
Or Donnie. Ooh, Donnie, can you use... Donnie, what's that thing you do where you squint and you can see very, very far away somehow?
Yes, I can. Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my astral or my clairvoyance.
Okay.
It gives me up to 10 miles.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easily
projected up to 10 miles.
Yeah, it'll be out towards the edge of your... Yeah, that's...
Okay, that was a loud, unexpected part.
And that's why you guys all have your own audio, your volume adjustments. Yeah, the village, after the characters scale a final crest, you can see more details, and that's when Donnie sits down and does his little thing, you know, and his eyes roll back in his head. You see the village has about 20 to 30 huts. You're about 1,000 feet away from it. There's a group of villagers dressed in white ceremonial robes, and they're walking up stone stairs cut into the side of the mesa.
So just looking around, do they seem armed?
These do not.
I wonder if these are... So there's a cultist. There's little people moving around there.
Well, he's not talking to you guys yet. He's still kind of watching this. You guys don't know what's going on.
That's why I see little people walking around.
Yeah. Oh, you're looking through your binoculars, but he's really getting up there. Do you follow him up the stairs with your clairvoyance, Donnie?
Oh, I can't
because they're climbing up this.
I can't.
You can't move it.
I can't move it. So Donnie would have put it in the air in a spot above it. I can latch it onto an object.
Okay, so
Street lamp.
Well, you can see the village below you, right? And then you see these people, and every now and then a couple of them walk over to these stairs, and they're marching up these stairs, and they climb on up above you. So somewhere up above where you planted your clairvoyance, because it would have been way above where anything seemed to do with this village.
Yeah, I'll cast again on something one of them is carrying, so I can follow him.
Okay.
Is that his clairvoyance?
Yeah. In that case, you see the top of the mesa, and there's an amphitheater.
Like a Grecian design?
Well, I get, yeah.
How many screens do they show about?
Grecian formula for men design. Grecian formula for men.
Does it
Best
look
dad
like
joke of the day? Nobody.
There's a patrol, or like people are gathering there for something going on?
Let me see here.
Patrol. They look armed, Donnie?
No, I'm not seeing guns on you in particular.
Anybody with weapons?
Oh, wait. No. Okay, so you didn't have to take your points back for casting it the second time. So it's really hard to understand what they've written in some places. And okay, so no, never mind. That's correct. I'm sorry. So what's going on up there in the... You're not sure because it's more of a like an Eastern, it's more of a Asian style amphitheater. You're not really sure. You can see people sitting there, you know.
What do you mean? Like the guys I'm following, you said every now and then a pair of them will go in that direction.
Right, and you cast
Does it
something
look
on
like
them.
Yeah, does it look like these guys in particular are patrolling, like they're going there and coming back? Like people are just heading there and staying there?
Looks like they're going there and
They're not.
praying and stuff.
Yeah, so like they're not just walking and then returning, like they're patrolling a route or anything like that.
No, they go there and get settled in and they start praying, and you can't hear them because you're using your visual clairvoyance, you know. Isn't clairvoyance like either or? It isn't D&D, I think.
No. Nope.
It may be both.
I can use all my senses. I can
Right.
hear, smell.
Yeah, in D&D
see.
it's either sight or sound. You can't have both, and that's kind of crappy. But in the wonderful world of Savage Worlds, you can just basically astrally project yourself wherever you within 10 miles.
It's a Lords of Creation
That's
in
a
a
Lord's
Savage
Creation
World.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's very specific to the.
Yeah, it's Lords. It's for the setting only. Lords of Creation. So, yeah, I just brought it over from there, but it makes sense. I mean, anyway, makes sense for this. So yeah, you can see them going in there and praying and stuff. And then let me read this again. Donnie. Let's see. I can probably do this.
So the real question is, what does it smell like?
So that's what you're seeing, Donnie, with your clairvoyance up close, and they're going like inside here, so you can't really see, but this looks like a bunch of, you know, like there's an amphitheater down here, and you can see the people kind of step up over this rise and then step down into here, and you can hear chants and things like that, and
I don't know. I'll relay that to the team. It doesn't seem like they're armed. They seem to be going to some sort of church or some sort of meeting thing. Settling in there. If we get ourselves into the village.
Does he see any defenses for the village?
Not particularly, right?
are you looking? I mean,
from like my eagle eye view, I mean, I didn't see any.
You do see a few people that look
or...
like they're armed guards walking around, but they're dressed differently than the cultists.
Oh, like mounted machine guns or something.
No. As a matter of fact, their weaponry looks, I think, somewhat crude. Not really crude, but you know, they're not carrying Uzis and stuff. I don't think.
I mean, based on the description of the thing, I would have guessed AK-47s.
Yeah, 7.62.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, it's 8 o'clock. I think we're going to take a break a little early this evening. So I'm going to cue up some music. I believe.
So did the cult members.
Let's see, break music. There we go. Let me add that to the playlist. And gang, we'll be right back, so stick around. Because the fun's about to start.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
Play the one card and make it.
Hey. We're making our way back to the table as the music winds down. I'm glad you tuned in tonight. All Hits FM. Coming at you. Funky smooth jazz. So, yeah. We're back for the second half of the night. Why did I click on Mozilla? No idea. Close those windows, and hey, look at that. We're carrying on. Here comes the fellers now. They're so merry. Look at these merry minstrels. Well, there's Brad. Brad's always merry. Oh. Yeah. I'm not a merry man. I guess they all need a little longer break. What are you having for a snack there, Brad? You know what I made? So I had a couple of clients that she was a guard at the Walls, which was the Missouri prison, the maximum security prison in Jeff City for years. It's like this haunted prison thing now, right? So she was a prison guard up there for years, and her name was Janice, and she had an arterial disease, hardening of the arteries, and it ultimately cost her life, from heart attacks. But she'd had her legs amputated and stuff, but she was still happy, would make cookies every time I'd come over and work on her computer and stuff. Cookies, yeah. And Hardy, her husband, was from Germany, and his name was Gerhard Barth, and he went by the name Hardy. And you did. He was a character in one of the Deadlands adventures we did. I think the Flood, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I borrow things from real life all the time. But so one year for Christmas, Hardy called me and said, "Come over and I've got something for you." And so I got there, and there was this tin, and he goes, "Now these are just cookies." He said, "This isn't much." He goes, "But in my country," he goes, "these tins these come in are very collectible." And they were called, I can't remember the name of the kitchen they were from, but they're Lebkuchen, or Christmas cookies, and they're like they're German gingerbread cookies. They're not like a gingerbread cookie. They're more like a spice cookie, but they're really, really good. And they got like a lemon glaze on them, and so I made some. I thought, Hardy and Janice had both been gone for a couple years, and I miss them. They were good people, and it was neat. He shared lots of stories of Germany with me. Anyway, moving right along. Donnie, that's what you see, these chanting people, and in the front of this amphitheater is some dude standing up there chanting too. And then you see he walks away, and but everybody else continues to chant, and more people are coming in. But as some people come in, it's like they're replacing. There's at least 10 people in here in this amphitheater, and the amphitheater's huge. So it'd hold a lot more than this. But yeah, there's at least 10 of them in here at all times chanting, and then this guy comes and goes and comes and goes. That's what you see, and then your clairvoyance begins to fade. No, you see the guards down below in the village walking around. Are you looking around? Give me a notice roll. Nope. He's using his clairvoyance. Well, right now, though, he attached it to these guys that are praying in this amphitheater. They've been sitting here for like 5 minutes now, so they may be here a while. How long does this clairvoyance last? What? How much? Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what you see. So there are armed people in this village. Give me a smarts roll, Donnie. Yeah, the oddest thing you find is, you know, villagers, regular villagers, you don't see any place. It's either these people in these white robes or it's people in furs and thick coats and stuff carrying weapons, rifles. Yeah, but you don't see villagers. And as you're they not really. No, they look more like locals. Hello, Kitty. Hello, Kitty. J. Rob. So I come over here and I say, "Hello, Kitty." I guess nobody else remembered that. Because Ren had actually drawn Hello Kitty on the map with the tools. Oh, is tonight? Yeah, tonight is Hello Kitty night at the Blues game, man. That's right. Yeah. The hockey game. I don't either. I'm like, why in the fuck are they having a Hello Kitty night? I did not understand the whole purpose in a fucking Hello Kitty night, do you? Quit talking in code. I don't know. Somebody must have bought the... What? Hello Kitty was a store in L.A.? You guys see, it's quite a hike. Well, at the ascent you're about to make, you know that going's going to be very slow, so you figure you got about, yeah, you might make the village by 9 hours. Now, it's only a couple miles away, but it's up the side of a fucking mountain. There's no gondola. No, there's no gondola. There's no ski lift or anything like that going up this mountain. No, Vino. Well, there's like what? Like a hitchhiking? Get a lift hitchhiking? There's no cars going by. Nope. Well, you can't steal robes with clairvoyance. You want? Oh. Well, you guys haven't seen any cultists in robes yet. Yeah, they were different cultists. They weren't dressed like temple keepers. Like, yeah. I'm like, where did you see these robed cultists at? Now, they saw some other cultists that were in different colored uniforms with a little, you know, what do you call it? Right here on the shirt. Yeah, yeah, you know, like the Enterprise had you know, different colored shirts for if you were on the bridge or blah blah blah, blah. But they all had the same. Yep. Yeah. Well, you see that the trail goes here, and then it goes up and winds up and around this way and way on up the fucking mountain. And now you guys, what? Isometric? Were you laid down? Oh, I see what you mean. There. I think it's cool. It's got snot rockets hanging off of it, man. Snot sickles. So it's not snot rockets, snot sickles. All right, so you guys start moving up the mountain. I don't know why I've got the tokens locked. There. It is very difficult to see. I wish I could bring the whole map, the maps that I do in Dungeon, what the hell's it called? Dungeon Alchemist. Because you can turn them and do walkthroughs. And have you ever seen Dungeon Alchemist on Steam? It's fucking cool, man. Oh yeah, it's cool. Huff's checking it out. Huff, give me a notice roll. That's about right. Being strung out like that. Except Donnie wasn't paying attention. I'll give him the advantage of. Let's say him and Sid are moving along here in the back. Donnie must not have had leaning on someone by now. He's at least put a shirt on underneath them bib overalls, right? Donnie's bundle. That's bandwidth. You got a bandwidth issue. You're not getting enough bandwidth to handle it. Probably wireless connection to the router or whatever. Yep. All right. So, wow, Jesus. Jankanuck. What the hell is Jankanuck? I know who it is, but I could figure. Oh, Jankin UK. I thought it said Jankanuck. I was like, he thinks we're in Canada. Holy shit, Jankin. Thank you. Thank you for gifting this. He does this. He wakes up in the middle of the night, goes to take a piss, walks in. Oh, Marb's streaming. Watch scare the shit out of him. And then he goes back to bed. Good to see you, buddy. Jankin UK. Jankanuck. I like Jankanuck too. Jankanuck works. Oh, did I put those guys in there? I don't think so. Give me a moment. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be. Oh, Jesus! And then Jenkins subscribed himself. All right. Oh, I didn't turn that back on. Well, that's okay. We haven't got started yet. So how about that? Can you hear now? Loud and clear. Now you can hear everybody else. You should
How
be
about
able to.
us? Can you hear us now?
Hello, hello.
Testing 587.
Yeah.
It always works when I come back on.
Yay. And there was much rejoicing.
All right, who's this down here? I'm gonna put. All right, Donnie, one last move. I'll let you move one last time. Wait a second. This ain't right. Okay, right. Gotta check something. Checking. Doing the check. Doing the checky check.
Where'd that come from?
Me.
Oh, like I can get anywhere in line here?
Yeah, I was thinking more like that.
Oh, it was like a weird scrolling thing. It wasn't all the way down.
Yes, I turned T-Rex back on. Damn it.
I didn't remember which
riding
table it
T-Rex?
was that you said that on, to be honest.
I don't know. I can't remember. You don't hear any guards. But what
No,
we
we
are
probably
gonna
do hear
do,
goats.
we're gonna deal cards to
This is a
everybody.
mountain village. There are probably goats there.
Do they have goats up there?
Very likely.
I mean, it's like,
Goat simulator.
it is really high up.
But their legs
mean,
on one
it's
side are
possible.
shorter than the legs on the other. They can only travel one direction around the hill.
Harvey, you didn't do the start round thing, so they gave them the right number of cards.
But I wanted to go first.
There we go.
Well, the last time I said that, then I got a joker and gave us all a Benny.
Didn't work for you this time? Oh my
quite.
gosh, Becky.
Look at her butt.
Look at her butt.
It is so big.
We have really good cards.
Why did... Yeah.
But not big.
How come I can't... Let me turn center on. That's the only way I'm going to be able to handle this, is turn center on the map.
Is it my turn or not?
The funny thing is, he did wake up for the toilet.
I knew it. I knew it, man. I was like, I always said, he says, all right, I'm going back to bed. So what'd you do? Just get up to come in here and watch me piss in my pants twice? He did get me
He
twice.
had to take care of for himself, so he thought he'd get you while he was at it.
All right, where are you guys at? Oh, here's okay. This is gonna be fucking impossible, man.
With that attitude.
Okay, so nothing. Gunther,
All right, so
fish.
happily going here. So I see that there's a big, like, you know, not a hole, but like a collapsy looking spot there.
Oh yeah, it's deep.
And there, and they were warning us about crevasses. Could I, like, I want to look around to make sure everything looks like I can walk to where Puff is. Like, you know, I want to assess the area.
Where are you going?
Can I do?
You're just
Can I, like,
doing a notice roll?
there's one.
You're gonna.
All right, I'll do one of those.
Yep.
Is oh, there's fish.
Does it look solid and safe and such?
Wow, they've got highlight and combat tracker, but I don't see it highlighted in combat tracker. Why? Let's see. You rolled a 15. Yeah, Gunther. You wouldn't have any problem.
All right, Bill, it looks safe. That's good.
Seeing this snow leopard jump up out of the snow right beside you,
Ah,
Shit.
there's a leopard.
along with his buddy.
Ah, he's got the buzzer.
He's got some buzzer.
He's got the buzzard. He's got the buzzard.
The
The
buzzer.
buzzer. Do they have
I
snow
totally
leopards
heard
up here?
buzzard.
So,
They do now.
you noticed them before they attempted to interrupt you. So what would you like to do here?
Well,
Let's not use gun. Remember, guys.
I'm gonna take Sid's advice and not start blasting yet.
That's animal friendship.
Do you need me to do like
Actually-
a multi-action or something?
Actually, I have a thing.
That's true. Maybe it's. Do I know anything about snow leopards? Because I mean,
You do have to do a multi-action if you're going to take any, because you used your action to like notice, to look around, and not only here, now you're starting to see movement in the hills and the side of the mountains around you.
The hills are alive with the sound of
Snow leopards.
Kitties?
What?
Kitties.
Oh, kitties.
Does it look like it's coming to eat me?
And you know what? With that notice roll, this cat's got a collar on it.
That's a pet. Oh, well, I'm gonna pull out my sword, but not like take aggressive action. I'm just gonna say, everyone, be careful. There are some very fat cats here. They might just be house cats that are very well fed.
Lots of love to you,
but they might
Jankin,
try
by
to
the
eat
way,
us, so be
man.
careful.
Awfully good to see you. So you just use your other action to holler out to everybody and let them know.
Yeah, I'm gonna warn everyone that there's
Okay.
cats, and they have their collars. I don't know what that means. I hit the down
probably means-
arrow.
It probably means you're somebody's pet's fish.
You hit the down arrow.
They could be the big bad cats.
Oh, by the way,
Try.
I've decided it's only fair that when you guys say down arrow and get a free mini, that I get one too.
No,
What?
you have to.
Okay, carry on. Go ahead. Where are we at here, Peggy?
Just not say it again.
What are we doing?
Peggy's gonna run and try and help out Gunther here.
Give me, yeah. You're running. No, you're moving at half your pace. First of all, I forgot to tell you guys that, because you're in snow and I mean you can't hardly breathe and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So
What is the range on it?
you can move. I'll let you round up too. So you can move 5.
Alright. Ugh. I'm having mouth issues.
You know what? I should also say, if you're running, you should have to make me a vigor roll. That only makes sense, doesn't it? Hell yeah. I mean, 14,000 feet above sea level.
Backflip.
14,000 to 18,000 feet above sea level. Hell yeah. Vigor roll. Vigor roll was not good. I think you should probably want to spend a Benny on that.
Let me try that again.
Try to drop it on Vigor itself.
Yeah, like drop it on the trait roll itself so that we know what you're using, and it tracks
Right.
the logs track that way.
More importantly, Elan should kick in that case.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, he has Elan?
Yep, and I'll never use it because I'll never remember to do that.
Yeah, so as long as you drop it on whatever roll you're Bennying, you can drop it on any roll on your combat or on your character sheet, and it will say using a Benny to re-roll this or whatever. Yeah, you're breathing, no problem. It must be all the times up in the Sears Tower, Chicago. I don't know. Sears Tower in '86? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
He's from Cincinnati. But... Alright, down arrow.
I thought she was from Chicago.
It's from eating all that chili spaghetti.
Did my notice roll not score anything?
Your notice roll, which is where?
It was
For
above
combat.
sixes.
Was
Oh, yeah,
before
he did do a notice
combat?
roll before the T-Rexes and everything.
I don't know. You started off with, you said, Huff, give me a notice roll. And then you started getting the cards dealt and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's when you guys were down here. On this.
Negative.
Yeah.
Negative. I haven't moved since that notice roll.
Yeah, he walked that far. He said, "Huff, I need a notice roll."
Oh, because he went to recon. Yeah, he was reconning. And he's a Navy SEAL, so I'm gonna give him a +2. What was your notice roll?
9.
9 + 2 is 11. So, the snow leopards, you didn't see them at all, but you do start to. I wonder if I can do. Let's see. Yeah. Looks like a dude crawling through the snow over here. Roll me a d4. Huh. Looks like something else moving here. 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 Looks like you're about to be ambushed.
Oh,
What do you mean about
well.
to?
Yeah, I think the word is being ambushed.
Looks like you're being ambushed.
Okay.
So what I will do is this. Hang on a second. Where's my effects? Here we go. Okay. Let's see. 47, 7, 22, 21. So that's who you see. That's what you see, Huff. You've picked out this many around you.
They look cold.
I put because they're camoed. Well, they're all. Yeah, I just used whatever tokens because they're all camoed in like these snowsuits and whatnot. I mean, to you, you're like, okay, they know we're coming because this isn't just some guards sitting there. These are people set out to ambush. But you don't know anything about the leopards yet, except for what you hear behind you. As you see these, just about the time you spot these guys, you hear, there's leopards and there's kitties in the snow with collars on. With collars on. And
Well, I'm just going to assume that they see them too.
yeah. The rest of everybody else can't see these guys. But so what I did was just made them visible and put heavy cover on them. Now, for you, since you can see them, they still have cover. I'm going to have you do a +4. You're moving towards him. You're moving at half your speed. Okay, don't forget, you're moving at half your speed. So what is your pace?
Wait.
You got
Yeah,
a
I did my
12.
run roll. I got a 6.
Got a 6, 12, so you got a total of 6.
Hang on a second. Alright. I just realized, because I've got the stream sitting on my phone over there, and I can hear you talking to me, that I was not hearing Discord.
You were hearing me through the stream and not Discord? So we're 6 seconds behind?
No, it takes me a second to get my Discord pulled up and get it switched up.
Oh, I see. I think I don't see.
So okay. So I only have 6 movement then.
Yes, everyone is moving at half their speed because of encumbering not encumbered. What the hell am I thinking? Terrain, difficult terrain.
The snow, we're sinking in and such.
Yes, difficult terrain.
I don't know. All right. Okay.
Looks like you can get to that one.
Yeah, I didn't look. I wanted to deal with that one back there, number 47, and I got targeted. The one behind me first. Okay. All right. Then 2 actions.
Okay. So it's a total of 3 actions. You use the run action, and now you're going to do 2 actions again.
Okay. You're right.
Just want to make sure you know that, so you don't see the big
Nah, I forgot the run.
But if you've clicked run, and then you can just click the other one to B2 action, and it should account for everything, right?
Yeah, you can still do 3 actions. That's your choice, but it will count as 3 actions because you hit the run button.
So I think you have to think so you don't get as much of a penalty from that.
Does he?
Just go over here and punch this guy off the hill.
Make him snowball.
I'm gonna move to there.
Okay, give me a vigor roll. Because you are running and you're fine. Military training, man. Buds. Not that kind of bud, you know.
Oh, was he supposed to get a bonus because of the cover? And he didn't.
He's supposed to be he's supposed to be able now being up on him like that. He's got +6. He's not going to have any, now that he's up
right
on
now,
him.
He's getting -8 on or -6 on that.
Right, and he should put +6 in his window down there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. That's a hit there either way with a raise, right?
Yeah.
Hang on.
It only says hit though, so you might want to upgrade it to raise.
Well, he can hit the little button at the bottom. It says hit with a raise.
Hit the little button at the bottom.
The little button at the bottom. Okay. Is it the dice? I don't see anything that says hit with a raise.
Yeah, it's a little D6 in the bottom left next to the run button. Click that, it'll highlight.
Okay, I see it.
Sorry, man. I got to get my medicine ready.
Medicine. Right.
Yeah, meds.
Punch that cultist.
Wow. Yeah, okay, I'll remove that. And
Give him the backhand.
Blah.
Bonk.
It lagged. Somebody nudged the table.
What was with that?
This is weird. How come it's
Table sticky.
Oh, you had him targeted and you hit vigor roll, so it did a contested vigor roll on him. I see.
No, I think it did a vigor roll because he's incapacitated.
He's incapacitated. He took 2 wounds.
Well, yes, but
if he's dead.
Yeah, no, he's
bleeding out.
Yeah, he's incapacitated.
There's a hole in his face.
Well, hopefully he's rolling down into that little fucking crevice.
Wow.
You just kick his ass off there. Is that what you're saying? Paint the picture, buddy. You killed him.
Sparta his ass.
This is Everest.
Doom,
Looks
down
like
in the
Yeti's
fucking
blasting
hole.
off again.
And I'm going to yell, ambush! So that whether those guys down below me here,
When you do this,
or these guys up here think I'm springing an ambush on them.
when you do this, your voice yells out, Everest, blah, 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 and you guys can see him, and you see him kick this dude off the side of the hill, those who are looking. Now, Fish probably doesn't. He's a little preoccupied with kitties right now. But you guys become aware that there are people now, as he kicks this guy off here, there are people springing up out of the snow, and it looks like they're making their way toward Huff. Making their way downtown.
Walking
Pinching myself.
faces passing, and I'm homebound.
Flicking the bean.
Yeah. Oh. Is it Mexican?
What?
Making my way downtown. Hand in my pocket. I'm flicking the bean.
Why the hell am I upside down?
What?
Nothing. I was rotated upside down for some reason. Anyway, that's pretty much all I got down here.
All right.
Pigging on, right?
Hang on. Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay.
All right. Well, first, a couple of questions.
Trying to say something. Go ahead.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay, man. I'm under control now. I got it.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all right. I thought we lost you for a second.
No, I said hold on. Mom had come up to ask me something. First of all, do I see Snow Leopard 10 from where I am?
From where you are. Give me a notice roll. Bright sunlight on snow and white targets. Yeah. You can see.
I did point out that there's something up here too.
Right.
Let me center on combat tracker. Is that this guy? Okay, yeah, so you can see him. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the one that's not engaged with fish, but.
Yeah, well, you can see two of them right there. They're pretty much engaged with fish. Yeah.
All right. And I think my other question is animal control. It says 50. I don't know if that's feet or inches.
Animal control doesn't
Dash.
operate this far up in the mountains.
What?
And matter of fact, I don't know if Nepal or Tibet, either one even has animal control, even in the cities.
Someone's got to deal with the strain.
The power animal control.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
He's flexing his lordliness. Come on.
It says 50 dash. I don't remember if that's feet or inches.
It's 50 inches, it says.
Okay. So it should be within range.
Yeah, it would be. That's 50 paces.
Yeah.
You can control one or more animals equal to a number of power points.
Basically, when I did the conversion, it gave you feet, right? 300 feet or whatever. Well, every pace is 6 feet. It's 2 yards. So 300 feet would be 50. So that's how I broke it down. Everything is broken down distance-wise that way. Some things I changed completely. I'm like, no, that's way too. Like, I almost changed clairvoyance because it was so far away, but I thought no. And I may have. It may have been 100 miles or something like that.
Technically, what it is right now, since based on his smarts, it's 10, I think he said, and there's an option to triple it, so that's 30 miles.
Yeah. It's the stuff in Lords of Creation pretty powerful, but the bad guys have the same powers. Some of them.
Yeah, I mainly just couldn't remember if that was feet or inches. So anyway, and I think my third question is, what happens if I manage to get a crit or ace on
I don't know what.
the spell casting roll because it doesn't specify in the spell.
If you get a raise on it,
Yes.
I'll say that. Well, okay. Let me read what it says. Powers, blah 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 blah. Animal control. Okay. Allows the wizard to control one. Boy, I wish we had share and share alike on it. Can you do that? Module? No, you can't do that with this. Control one or more animals. While under the control of the wizard, the animal does anything it is capable of doing as directed by the wizard. The wizard controls the animal mentally and no verbal commands need to be given. Spell works on any animal as defined by the GM. The power will not work on summoned animals. The wizard can control one or more animals equal to the number of power points used for one turn. Therefore, a wizard using 4 power points can control one animal for 4 turns, 2 animals for 2 turns, etc. Animal control works initially up to, I say a raise is doubles your numbers. So
Double surrounds.
yeah.
Okay.
Or doubles how many you can control.
But does it double?
It doubles the numbers completely. So it's instead of like let's say you spent 4 power points, it's the equivalent of spending 8. And break it down how you want. Control 4 animals for 2 rounds or 8 animals for 1 round or whatever. So
all right. Well, I am casting it at a Snow Leopard 10, and where is that? And wham. So, and I used 5 power points. So he's controlled for 10 rounds.
okay, as you try to tap into this thing, you're like, you can something's fighting you. You can't. You're like, and this cat. It's almost like pulling the cat's mind apart. You see this fucking cat just start quivering and shaking, and you see this right in front of you too, Peggy and Fish. Which cat is it? This one?
Yeah, the farther away one.
10. Yeah.
In the poster one.
Yeah.
Well, huh.
So, beststream.com, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you think so? Huh.
No, am I falling down on the job? Nope, you got it.
Yeah, that's all right.
I have to, it takes a second for me to figure out how to do it every time.
Yeah, I just had my finger on the band hammer. So yeah, you ace it. I'm not saying that you don't have control of it, but I'm not saying you do either. Does that make sense? You're like,
it's fighting me.
There's something fighting you.
Do I need to roll?
It ain't
something?
the cat. It ain't the fucking cat. Because whatever you're fighting is about to pull this fucking cat's brain apart. And now it's flopping around on the ground like, a cat that's never had a collar or a leash put on it. And all of a sudden it realizes it's got a collar and a leash on it. And you see it just fucking start flopping all over the place like it's been hit by a car. Like it's the end of the world. You know how they do.
Either that or you just fall and lay there.
Yeah, some of them, a lot of the male cats will do that. They're just like, duh. But females, no.
Like
You try to put a leash and a collar on a female, fuck, man. Most of them. Anyway.
Yeah, if you're gonna do it, you got to do it when they're kittens.
Yep. So that's what this cat is doing now. It's like you don't have control of it, but the cat don't have control of himself either.
Well,
Maybe it has a catnip.
Well, I guess.
Matter of fact, there's a confusion table, isn't there?
I would think maybe.
I thought there was a confusion.
Sounds like it should be a thing.
So I'm not in control of it, nor is whomever was controlling it, at least at the moment. I'll take that as a win.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you picked up on what I'm trying to You get what the rock is cooking? Can you smell what the rock is, what the GM could? I'm just so not fucking in tune with. Yeah, you picked up on what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I was picking up what you were laying down.
I'm not even sure what the hell I'm laying down.
And I'm going to trudge forward a bit.
Can you spin the confused one's token around so we can tell really easy?
Okay, so you're moving your full distance. The confused one, I can.
And down arrow.
There we go. Yeah. And down arrow, and so that gives Benny to Sid. All right. This is one that can be seen, I think. Yeah, he's right there. All right. What's he got? He doesn't care. You guys hear boom.
Always on like Donkey Kong, motherfucker. Come on.
Boom.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I thought we said no guns.
That's not me.
Yeah, that was the
Oh.
cultist.
Take it up with him.
Clearly, they would know what's going on, so
Okay.
a single gunshot's not bad. Yeah.
Well, that single gunshot wasn't that bad. Can you guys see the public table that I just drew the card?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What was it, 2 of diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that was a hit. Unharmed. And he has no bennies
Just a
today.
flesh wound.
Tis just a flesh wound. This guy dies. He doesn't die from blood loss. He dies because his legs are bent back up over his shoulders, and his chin is like down on his belly button. And really weird looking.
There's a big hole in his forehead. Probably helped too.
Yeah. So.
You sure he didn't just snowball and there's like a limb sticking out here, a leg sticking out right next to it, and
Well, that's
his
the
head's like in
unsnowy
the-
area. Looks like he would have scraped across all the rocks.
both?
Boom.
Both is good.
Miss.
I see where this is going.
Yeah, I think they're intentionally trying to start an avalanche.
No. If they were doing that, they'd be shooting up into the snow.
Boom.
But sometimes it's the sound that can trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. I'll be back in a minute.
Boom. Miss. We're getting to the right color. Oh. Donnie Boone, you hear gunshots going off, and you can hear the mountains rumbling with the sound that you just hear this gunshot just echo, and you hear this rumbling in the mountains. You're like, oh no, I heard this the other night.
Wait till I throw this grenade.
There doesn't seem to be anywhere to take cover or anything like that.
No.
He's just gonna go ahead.
Well, you might crawl down one of these holes, but then you'd be buried like 10 times deeper. If an avalanche did trigger.
They're up mountain from us, right?
Yes.
We're climbing up towards it. All right, so I would hit them first. And yeah, Donnie's gonna take his 2 movement.
His 2 movement. No, you can round up. You can have 3. All right, now you get around cleared of this outcropping here where the trail runs, and you can see a couple of people standing up firing rifles up on the hill. Those 2 are visible to you. And then you can see these 2 cats. This one is flopping around on the ground like something crawled up his ass and set him on fire or something. Sandpaper that cat's ass and sprinkle it with turpentine.
Donnie's going to employ his bipod on his rifle and duck down and take partial cover. I think it's going to be down here up from there. At least for the moment.
All right. Let's see. Hang on before we do anything here.
The cultist. I think Donnie gets an extra card.
Did it not give Donnie his extra card?
Donnie does get an extra card.
He gave me mine, but he's got the other thing. It doesn't automatically.
Did not.
There's got to be a code for it then somewhere. We'll have to come with a code.
Yeah, I don't think we had mine.
There you go. So that's a 5. I'm just going to do this. I'm tired of trying to figure out who can be seen and who can't. It's a long way up this fucking mountain. But wait, there's more. All the way up the mountain.
All right, so what I'm hearing is I should be pulling out my M16.
Joker is dealt to a villain.
I'll give Peggy the 5.
You'll give Peggy the 5.
I think was mine started as an 8, or is it just giving me the highest one?
Yours was an 8, and the 5 was dealt to you.
In my order, it's 5 and 8, but it seems.
Yeah, so no, you were dealt 8 first. I saw it before I gave you another card.
Well, I just saw him like Gunther's that gives him the king automatically, and it was 3rd in line, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I had the Peggy and the other day.
Hang on a second. Why is the stream going?
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay. I kept seeing the screen that said stream starting soon, and I'm like, what the hell? I had to refresh my browser. Cool. All right, so where are we at? There we go. Cultists. Which one? This one. Oh. He's already got somebody in his sights. He fires. Hitting.
Really wish they'd stop that.
Boom! Huff.
Lucky break.
I don't hear Huff anymore.
Are you muted?
Gotcha. No, he just played the card.
Yeah.
Plays the card. Very good. Very good use of a card right there, son. That, yeah.
I'm going to use it, obviously, myself.
What's that? Oh, Joker bonus. I'm like, how did that hit? 3. Okay. Whoa, that's why. Oh, I forgot to do that. Uh-oh. We're getting closer.
Uh-oh. I didn't play out.
No. Let's see, Cultist. See, he hit. That was another shot. He hit.
I'll message you.
And unharmed on that one.
Just hold your hand out in front of you, Huff.
Yeah. Use it as a shield. Slap the bullets away.
Hey.
Ooh,
Jeez.
sorry, Peggy.
Whoa! You guys hear the echoing.
Ouchies.
You want to try to soak any of that, Huff? Oh, it's Peggy. I'm sorry.
I'd rather not soak
Yeah,
my wounds.
yeah. I would
You might be
soak your
better at it.
wounds for you, Peggy. Oh.
Yeah, she tries to suck that.
Drop it on your little blood drop there with the number 2 on it.
She's trying to pick it up.
All right, here, I'm going to give you that back. Now drop the Benny on the blood drop.
In the combat tracker.
In the combat tracker.
Right, combat tracker.
That has a numeral 2 on it.
How many damn times, Cobb? How many damn times?
Really trying to get a new mouse
Who's
right
clapping? Man, are you clapping?
What did I miss?
Yes.
I
And
get the
now
dog
Rupert's
thing.
getting in trouble.
Did she soak the wounds?
I don't know. He's trying to figure it out.
I'm dragging it onto it. I don't know what.
There's 2 blood drops on the tracker, right? Look at your character, Peggy.
Yeah.
There's one that has a number 2 on it. Is that the one you're dropping it on?
Yeah.
And it's not doing anything.
It's doing what it's doing.
Drop it on there again.
There it goes.
Hey, I didn't even hit the blood drop that time. That one wasn't on the blood drop.
Well, evidently it was. So, hey, you soaked one of them. Do you want to Benny that roll? And try to soak 2, or do you want to take the soak?
I'll take the soak.
All right. And Cultist 22. Fires a hunting rifle at Huff. Ooh. Boom, Huff. This one hits you.
I gotta scroll to the bottom of the damn tracker to find you here. Oh, there I am.
Yeah, there's a little bit in the tracker. You gotta try to be a GM and keep up with all that shit. Metamorphosis. Okay. So you did soak a wound. Let me find you on the combat tracker. You gonna take that, or you gonna try to Benny that soak roll?
Now I'm gonna have to say it. This could wind up bad, but what do I do? Drop it on the wound again?
Yeah, I don't know if I got to put the wound back on you or not.
No, you should be able to still do it on.
Yeah.
As long as it's still on the combat tracker.
Yeah.
Just drop it on the 1 again.
Drop it on the 1. It'll still treat it as 2.
It'll just replace the little number in that box if needed.
Same thing.
Or it'll be the exact same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, so I guess I'll just soak one.
All right. So he's got you. You're bleeding a little bit. This is going to slow the party down some. Going up this mountain, and Gunther.
Shouldn't make me bleed my own blood.
Right. Well, one of these cats is freaking out, so I don't know what's going on. I think it could be some sort of rabies. Or I don't want to see
Fucking rabies?
Himalayan snow leopard rabies, it's common.
Who knows? I'm just going to chop this one and make sure it doesn't bite me.
Oh, you're going to swing that sword finally.
Wow, they have a lot of parry.
They're cats.
Shit. So you hit the one that's flopping around going crazy?
No, not that one.
Okay.
The other one. The one flopping around is busy.
The other one. Okay.
I'm looking at the one that's looking at me with its teeth out.
Right.
Looking at his next meal type of thing.
Let's see. Boom. Injury table. Where is the injury table? I've got it down here somewhere. There it is.
And that was shooting.
Oh shit. Let's see. You broke.
His guts.
Yeah, guts injury. You broke his guts open. You broke his guts and he's limping.
That ain't
Yeah.
good.
I think mostly it's incapacitated, but
I'd say a broken gut
Isn't
would
it?
definitely give you a limp.
Yeah,
it
it's
says
it's
incapacitated.
incapacitated. But it's gonna live. It'll live tomorrow, as long as something doesn't come along and start eating on his
Actually,
broken guts.
You know, it might not bleed to death because the blood that's flowing out of the wound is
It's
gonna
freezing.
freeze.
Yeah, it'll be coagulating soon.
I'm gonna come over closer to Peggy. Careful, Peggy. Zell's got the guns and that one's got the rabies.
All right, clear the public hand. I didn't get too many cards out there. All right. So you move closer to Peggy. That cat flopping around on the ground, looking all crazy.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely watching it as I go.
I am going to take these.
This one has rabies.
I am going to take all dead animals.
I'm trying to control it, and something's fighting me.
This quicker I can get it out of the combat tracker, the better. All right. The snow leopard. Who doesn't have a problem moving in the snow?
The snow heifer?
The snow heifer. It has a pace of 10. Which is a total of 15. Let's see. Oh. What the hell? How come it's not? I don't think that where you click on the map's really lining up right or something. I don't know. All right, what's he do? He's going to pounce.
He's got that. Does he have a running multi-action penalty?
No, he didn't have to run.
Because it says running.
Yeah, but and it may give whatever. I don't. Because I clicked the.
I'm just.
Oh yeah, I wondered how far he could move if he was running, so I clicked it. But he only ran his normal. He only ran his pace up to there, so it doesn't matter. I should click that run button. 2 actions. There we go. All right, pound on poor Peggy. Oh, it's a hit. Peggy, that's a wound. First of all, give me a. I think it'd be a strength roll. To stay on your feet. Yep.
Quick, do a backflip.
All right, that worked.
Yep, you stayed on your feet. But this thing has gotten its claws into you. And you may be bleeding if you can't get the thing off of you with a soak roll.
Like when you're near where it should be, it should get a little like outline of a box.
Are you going to try to soak that, Peggy?
Yes.
He looks like he's very deep in thought. trying to aim this, and it's not cooperating.
Oh, and she does.
Yeah.
Again, didn't hit the dot, but okay.
Well, as long as you find a sweet spot.
It's like not even on my character side. Something's weird with it.
Shit. Okay.
Thought I had some catnip in my purse.
There we go. Got you targeted now.
I had
All
a
right.
cat that freaked out about a carrot, so I mean, it could be something else too.
On a pound.
Pull out a cucumber.
Jeez.
But it doesn't hurt you. You're like, what the fuck ever? You like spoon the thing aside. You turn it with the mighty spoon. Oh, snow leopard is.
Mighty spoon of slain.
All right. Now he's going to.
Wow, there are a lot of things, aren't there?
There are. This is going to take a while to get through this combat.
So I suggest we wait till they all get clustered together and then we start throwing grenades.
Take a grenade for ya.
They said, no, Chili, that's a bad.
Come on, damn it. Get a hold of the damn. Yeah. Is the map still centered? Got to check that on the stream. Still working. Because I'm having a hell of a time with it. There's shit all over the place. Donnie Donovan Boone. Donovan Donnie.
All right.
What's he been? He's been sitting there reading his fucking book and conniving shit.
Donnie ran over here, deployed his bipod, and set himself up with some cover.
Okay.
I'm just snipe. Bring this fucking mountain down. Come on.
Where are you going to?
I'm seeing as they're charging Peggy, he's just trying to clear the ones that are coming at
He
her.
just dropping to the ground and getting these ones running down the hill. Okay.
I found a rock he could kneel behind, drop his bipod on.
Oh, gotcha.
Cover from
Okay.
that side. I spent my whole action working on it, so I'm going to try to... do I have a clear shot over Peggy at the group beyond her?
It's up a hill. They're on a little bit of a rise, so I'd say yeah, because they're again. You can see how the hill is going up here, the three-dimensional, the isotopic looks. Yeah, I'd say yes. You got a clear shot at it.
Go ahead and take 2 actions, 2 3-round bursts, 2 of them.
Okay. Okay.
Nice.
Damn. So you guys see blood like paint the side of the mountain.
Since I had just right before this saw Peggy Spoon when I assumed that she did this.
Let's... Oh, getting closer. Oh, there's another gunshot. I keep forgetting to draw the damn cards. You guys have been so fucking lucky tonight so far. With your rolls for random encounters and now the gunshots. I can't get the avalanche trigger. Damn.
That was almost even more painful.
And that'll be the end of Donnie's turn. I will also remind you guys you're all carrying a bandage thing that allows you to cast heal twice for an action. Should you need it.
Yeah. I don't know how you remember all that shit, Wicked.
Oh, like you made us an item, right?
I think
Yes, you're
so.
all carrying an item that allows me to cast heal twice through you, essentially. So you're just kind of walking around with the points on it. Because I made it specific to you, it cost me half as much power points to cast.
Running down the mountain. Running down the mountain. This one's coming this
But
way.
that does mean
way.
you can't use yours on somebody else, but you can run over, grab theirs, use it on them.
All right, that's good to know. I have marked down that I have that.
And how many heals was that good for? Did you say 2?
2, yeah. And I can recharge it with power points afterwards.
Right.
It's what I picked up Artificer with that last advance.
Would
What's
each
in it?
heal
Like an American flag
I cast heal.
bandages or something.
Yeah, it's like an American flag bandage with your own little insignia on it.
Right.
That way, it kind of looks like you wrap it around the arm. Make the magic work, like in the movies. Stuff it into the wound.
So what's going on here? Big dam, little dam, the whole damn family coming down the hill. Is that what it is? Anyway?
Yeah, the whole fam damn.
Well, hopefully they come down in a group. Maybe with a grenade radius.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna like ultra miss on that. Try to move through these quickly. 9, so we're gonna say 5. See a line of sight on anybody? Not really. Close enough so he holds his fire. Just 8. He's got a lot. He is going to take aim. He's going to take aim. That's what he's doing. So. Put that on him. Cultist 4. Doesn't really have a line of sight on anybody, so he's going to move out here. Still can't see anybody, so he's going to run. And move one more. And still can't see anybody. Sid.
Let's see. Am I still fighting for control?
Yes, you are.
All right. Won't
Just give me another roll without spending the magic points.
all right. Ooh.
You wrestle control away from this thing.
Nice. All right, so I now control it for 9 rounds now, since
Which is this one, correct?
yes, number 10.
Number 10. See if I can find him. Snow Leopard number 10. Where he is. Snow Leopard number 10.
3 hearts.
Where is he? Snow Leopard 24, 13.
3 of hearts.
Oh, 3 of hearts. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to scroll all the way down.
There you go. Momentarily, anyway. How long does that last? How much you spending on that?
9
I
more.
I used Ace, and Last round was 1.
Okay. So you aced
9
it.
more.
Okay, 9 more rounds. So let's put where is he? 3 of hearts. I'm gonna put an effect on him.
This kitty's friendly. Don't attack it, at least for the time being. And I mentally tell it to attack its friends, the other kitties.
Okay. All right. I've got the power on him. Actually, what I could do, open up Sid, go to his main tab, and take kitty number 10. There, you can control him now. All right.
I shall name you Bob.
Well,
And down here. Oh, movement. Forgot. I mentioned that you just never approved it.
all right, Huff. You got all kinds of shit coming down on you up here.
I see this.
And possibly the mountain if these guys keep shooting their guns.
Oh, it's the mountain's definitely gonna come down.
I mean, if any of us are getting started with the grenades and or automatic fire.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely.
Oh, I didn't draw for Donnie. Okay. I'm forgetting those every now and then. Just so you know, I'm looking for an ace or a 2 of spades.
Oh, interesting. If we had a joker, does something interesting happen?
No.
And interesting as in
Is it
neither
like,
good nor
like a
bad, or
chase
maybe
scene
both?
kind of interesting? Like it adds to the, I don't know, it could. Hell, this is Savage Worlds. Anything could happen.
No avalanche, but the mountain falls over.
What's your plan, Huff?
I'm gonna stand right here.
You're standing his ground. Yeah, he is.
And I am going to. Okay. I might need to do this.
Benno, I think your hairline is starting to recede. Your hair's starting to thin a little.
What do you mean starting?
Well, you were bent over, and I could see that you're starting to.
No, it's not starting. It's been.
Yeah, I got any room to talk here?
What's a hairline?
Yeah, what's a hairline? Oh, Cobb's got one. Rondon's got a bit of one.
Well, Cobbler's, or Cobbler, yeah. Rondon, I was
Wicked's
thinking,
got all kinds of wild, crazy hair.
I think it'd be really funny if you would have said that and Cobbler like pulled off his hair.
That is a hit on the kitty. And PETA is coming after you. Uh-oh, unharmed.
Yeah.
You want any of that damage roll?
Ooh.
There we go.
Does anybody hear the birds?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, what is this with birds? What's the...
It's the eagle.
Oh,
So,
the desert
Big
eagle. Oh yeah. Straw card. Ooh.
Right. Okay.
You're still shooting the same one? Oh, no, you're shooting that guy now. I see.
All right, and draw your card.
Okay.
Got it.
Peggy.
Can we Benny those cards?
You can't Benny a card. What do you mean Benny a card?
I mean, you can Benny your action card.
Well, I guess you could.
Oh, it's time for the
You can
spoon.
Benny the luck roll to get the fuck out of the way and not be killed.
Oh wow.
Oh no, not the...
Uh-oh. That's a wooden spoon, though.
Just a wooden spoon.
Well, it doesn't. Let's see. Does it bring the mountain down? Oh, it brings a fucking mountain down. The wooden spoon brings a fucking mountain down.
How?
Can just a question? Can you rename the spoon to like the Mountain Render or something?
It is an enchanted spoon. It's a +1 spoon. Have you uncovered its magical effect?
Spoon Destroyer of Worlds.
Yeah. Hopefully, I think it just puts those cards back in the deck. So the Joker went back in. Just messing with you, Cub. I'm not gonna bring the mountain down on you. Your spoon didn't make any noise. The spoon of avalanches. It is the sacred spoon of avalanches, and
Maybe we should climb to the top of the mountain. He puts a spoon on top and like.
Also has a bonus action of making one full 5-gallon pot of Yeti stew every day, once a day.
Here.
Okay.
I mean,
Down arrow. That's all she had.
so did you get some APAM from the Yetis?
8 pound.
Oh,
Yes, ham of ape.
Popular with halflings, I hear.
he didn't have to use his run, but oh well, he did.
They're lining up so good for a grenade, though.
They are, aren't they? Right there. I need to put Peggy on a square.
Nobody puts Peggy square.
Nobody puts Peggy on a square, huh? I'm gonna clear targets. This guy
I don't know why that made me think of that.
is going to try to pound. Oh, and he hits. Peggy, I need a strength roll from you.
Peggy, what is the deal? Why do they always attack you?
She probably has some sausage in her purse.
And
Or a
you,
pork chop.
my dear Peggy, are prone.
Throw the piece of meat away, Peggy. Throw it away. It's not worth it.
But the jerky is so tasty. It's got teriyaki.
Right.
She's prone because she's got one end of the jerky in her mouth, and cats have it the other end in their mouth.
No.
I'll put shaking on her. Bob, the cat. Bobcat.
Not to be confused with a bobcat.
This is the bobcat.
Can you move him,
No,
Vino?
just Bob the cat.
Can you hit the run
doesn't
button for
look like
him?
it.
We'll select him first. Make sure you got him selected. Open up
Yeah, got him.
open him up off your.
Yeah.
Can you hit the run button anyway? Can you hit his run die?
I'm looking for it.
That's right.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, 14.
When you hit his cat button.
So he's got a pace of 14. Where would you like to put him at?
How about on top of 16?
That's what I was thinking.
He's got a pounce or something, right?
Okay, well he doesn't have to run, so
I'd have went from 24 to try to put this in. That probably wouldn't break this.
all right. Nothing is target 16 there. He's going to pounce on him. Can you control that? Yes. Nice. Oh yeah.
We'll go here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's a
No,
good.
didn't drop it on him or anything.
That's a dandy.
Since it's not expecting its brain to bite it.
You didn't drop it on him? Yeah, that's a hit with a race. There we go.
Yeah, I was trying to do it. Well, that was kind of crummy.
Well, it's shaking. It can't attack anything.
And doesn't need
and
to
it-
make a thing to see if it gets knocked prone.
Yeah, it needs agility or strength rolled.
Oh yeah.
Be
Yeah.
knocked backward.
Which one is he? 16. Snow leopard. I must find him in a combat tracker. He is way down here.
4 of
Then.
clubs.
4 of clubs. Okay, slide that back over. I'm gonna have to redo the overlay or something so I don't have to. Anyway, he has to make a strength roll or be knocked
Or
prone.
agility.
Or agility. To be knocked
I
prone.
do much better at agility than strength.
Oh, really?
Is you okay, honey?
Well, then you should have been rolling agility. What's wrong with you, Cobb? Yeah,
You
he.
should
Ask
have
me to roll strength.
I
Oh,
told him to do a backflip.
there you go. So he made the strength roll. Oh wow, it was already up there. Oh, it's Bob's opposing strength roll. That's weird because he was targeted. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
I can't do a down arrow.
He will have to use a run button to get there. As he pounces at you, missing you as you step aside.
Well, yeah, I was being super wary because I thought the other kind of rabies. I'm like,
And that brings us to the top of round 3, where I think we are going to call it a night because there's no way we're going to get through this in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Can I do one
And
thing
I'm
quick
gonna-
so I don't forget next time?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn on my armor.
What do you mean turn on
Mul-
your armor?
I have few
I'm gonna give me the
a
extra.
button.
Oh.
I got a button, man. I got a button.
I imagine it looks a lot like throwing the switch on a proton pack.
Okay,
Except for
so you use your action to turn your armor on, or
No,
is it?
that's an item interaction.
Okay, well, it's your turn, so I'll allow it to happen. An item interaction, so you interact with the item, you turn your armor on. Go ahead and put the.
I have. I'm all good.
All right, well, folks who
I'm
came
gonna
by.
give me my second card.
Oh yeah, second card to. Oh, what the? Well, it's a 9 of clubs. You want me to give it to somebody? That works pretty good. Just draw it out like that, and then you can decide whether you want it or somebody else. You see it there,
I
Donna?
actually can't take it myself.
No, but I can give it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
No,
he has
no.
someone.
My character can't use the card.
Okay, so you're going to give it to.
The ability allows me to give it to. Change his name.
The cheetah?
Yeah.
Bob?
No, I said
Bobcat.
What card? Are we,
Puff, but it doesn't really change a whole lot.
what card are we talking about?
Nine of
Yeah.
spades. Well, it'll beat up the one.
Oh.
Well, Huff, it'll bump him up.
I don't even see me.
It'll put him above the.
Sorry, I'm kind of.
So you want Huff or the
Half an hour.
Huff or Bob?
Let's go with Huff.
All right, so that bumps him up on the. There we go. All right, so that's it for the week, folks. We will be back, I
Look,
guess,
Brad.
next Thursday for Savage Thursdays. Hi, there's the snow leopard Bob. He looks
No,
so vicious.
This is Tindy.